Oh, where are the kids today? Hey, where's the president? Oh, you're
Jules! Care!
Sorry for keeping you guys wait.
No, we haven't made it wrong. Rogue, who we invited to join us. Surprise! He just arrived this morning. What an amazing coincidence, right?
Zachary Douglas? It is a surprise. How are you here?
He came here because this True Untold show will be held here.
Well, it's not my solo. I just wrote the lyrics. How are you?
I'm doing great, as you can see. By the way, you guys should try the enchiladas. It's so delicious.
I'm happy that the four of us can hang out together again, like old times.
Me too. And I never would imagine that the two of you would get married.
Me neither. I thought you two would marry each other.
What are you talking about, B? They're like siblings. Well, I see we better get back to the hotel. Pete has to attend a seminar to bottle warming. You and Zach can stay and chat a little with more. I mean, you guys haven't seen each other for a while, right? I'm sure there is a lot to catch up.
I never thought I would see you here.
I have been wanting to get in touch with you for a while.
Really?
Yes, your mom asked me to persuade you to come home. She told me that you were persistent to stay here, even though you're so ill at the end of year.
My mom seen you why I couldn't come back home just yet.
Yeah, she told me. She said, you will not go back to Chestnut Ridge if you haven't found your biological parents.
I want to try and find them. And because I'm here, I have to. You know, I have been wanting to find them since I was a kid.
Yes, I know. Have you found anything about them?
When I started my investigation, the first place I visited was Subtitle's home for children. But ever since the fire that burned down Shadow's buildings 2 years ago, they've changed their name to deal solely children's services. Unfortunately, there are no archives or documents that survives the fire. I don't know what I'm going to do next. So I decided to hire a detective, but so far, he hasn't got anything yet. I want to hire a more experienced detective. The kind who has more chances of finding people who don't want to be found.
Your mom is worried.
Yes, I know. She has been worried ever since she found out that I want to find my biological parents. Even though I have told her many times that she is my mom and will always be my mom.
So, he will stay here until you find them? Even if it takes years?
To be honest, I don't know. I haven't thought that for yet.
I'm sorry for inviting Zach without asking you first. You are not mad, are you?
No. It's not a big deal. I mean, it has been almost 9 years since I last talked to him. Yes, 9 years since we graduated high school and he went to register.
It's sad the thing that you guys are talking anymore. Because you guys have been friends since you were little.
I have known him since I was 2. Our parents are neighbors and we always went to the same school.
Are you still mad at him? Because of prom night?
I don't know. By the way, when are you going back to Chestnut Ridge?
Tomorrow morning. Peter's winner will be done today. It is a shame that you can't show me around the city.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I have to go to a garden party with someone.
Zach, I would like to introduce you to my friend. This is Nick. He's the one who organized this event. Nick, I love the decorations. And this is Julia Kelson, and she is currently playing on a show called Jamaiceful.
It's nice to meet you, Nick. And Julia? We already know each other, Brendan.
Really? Sorry, Julia, but can I borrow Nick for a while? I want to introduce him to my friends.
I didn't expect to see you here. Nick never mentioned that the garden party was for the premiere of the author's Unsold show.
Nick, is he your boyfriend?
No, he is my friend and he asked me to accompany him here. He said he didn't want to come alone. And because it's a celebration of an opera, he felt it would be a good opportunity for me to meet important people from the industry.
That is very thoughtful of him.
You know, I'm impressed with you. You know a lot of important people, and they know you. It means you are also an important person.
I'm not ready.
Is there a chance that I could be involved in your next project? I'm willing to do the auditions, of course. And I have to tell you, I'm a decent actor and singer.
I know. I have seen your performance.
Do you mean my school drama performance from ages ago? For your information, I'm way better than that now.
Of course I know. I've seen your professional performance.
Really? Which one?
All of them.
But you didn't come when I got my first role.
I didn't come on the opening night, but I've never said that I didn't watch the show. And you were always amazing.
Thank you. It is nice to get a compliment from a famous composer.
Jules, are you free tomorrow? I want to introduce you to someone.
Sure, I can make time. Have you waited long?
No.
You look neat today.
Yes. I have to meet some journalist after this.
Interview for the Truth Untold?
Yes, even though I wish that only the producer and the actor had to face the journalist. I never liked this part. The interviews.
You will do fine. Don't forget to smile. By the way, who is the person you want to introduce me to? When will they come?
In a few moments. But there is something I want to explain to you before he comes. Your parents also hire a private detective to track your birth parents.
What? Really? How? Since when? They never told me.
They hired him 2 months ago. They haven't told you yet because they don't want you to be disappointed if the detectives didn't find anything.
How did they find this detective?
They asked me.
You? Then, how do you find him?
Do you remember our Brindleworm? She's the one who recommends him to me. His name is James Walker, and he specialized in tracking missing people. Here he comes.
Hello, Miss Julia.
Hello, Mr. Walker.
Please, call me James. It is good to see you both in person.
I have just been told about you. That you're going to help me find my birth parents.
Me and my team will try our best to help you. This case is kind of tricky, because we don't have any documents to help the investigation.
Yes, because Gerald's home for children has been burned down.
Yes, and Gerald Groves has passed away 10 years ago, so we couldn't ask her. So, I think we could start by looking for people who work at Gerald's home for children.
Is it possible?
Everything is possible. Before we continue, I want to make sure that I know everything I need to. Other than the things Zach has told me, is there any additional information that you would like to tell me?
Well, that is something I always remember. My mom told me that I was left in front of Gerald's home for children's building. I was only a few days old, wrapped in a blanket, with the Louisa May sign.
Okay. My team has gotten the names of the people who walked there, but we haven't found anything meaningful about you or your birth balance. No need to worry though, because the investigation is still ongoing, and there are people that we need to talk to.
Yes, of course. Thank you, James.
As I've said over the phone, I'm helping my client finding information about her background. She told me she was left in front of Gerald's home for children when she was only a few days old.
Yes, that is unfortunate because it happens a lot. Babies are being left there, and of course, we took them all in. Miss Gerald always made sure that every child was taken care of,
I hope you still remember his one specific baby. She was left there during springtime. She was wrapped in a blanket with a Louisa May sign. Do you remember something about that, Mrs. Norton?
Oh, I think I do. I found her with Mrs. Sherrod.
Do you remember anything else about that baby?
No, we don't know anything about that baby.
Mrs. Norton, do you still remember who worked for Children's Home for Children during that time?
There is no one I could think of. But maybe the names in my old phone book will help me remember. Eb, Alice, Anna, Donna. Why is Don here? Oh, maybe it's because he is Anna's sons. Let me see. Abigail, Albert, Arthur, Barbara. Barbara, she was my hairstylist. Oh my God, it's been so long. Mona, I remember Mona. She used to work at Children's Home for Children.
Mona Green? Yes, I've talked to her, but he couldn't give any information. She was the one who mentioned you to me, Mr. Norton.
Mona was friends with a girl that worked as a janitor at Children's Home for Children. We called her May, while Mona called her Louisa.
Mrs. Norton, do you know where Louisa, I mean May, right now?
When Mona stopped working, May also stopped working. She said Mona asked her to work somewhere else that pays better. I had my doubts and told me about it. But in the end, she decided to follow Mona.
Where are you going so early in the morning?
To meet my friend,
Who?
Julia.
Julia, the one who you introduced to me yesterday?
Yes,
Where are you going? Can I come? This is my first time coming to Dilso Valley. I want to see the city, but I don't want to wander alone. Please?
okay.
The great yellow sun is reflecting in your deep blue eyes. The day has begun. You spin around, you laugh to yourself. And I see you shine in every color, resting your head in my arms. You sing la 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 la. My God, I think I might be in love. Get rid of all your sorrows in the summer city. You'll never feel alone as long as you're with me. Get rid of all your sorrows in the summer city. There's no place on earth I would rather be. I found you today. It feels like it's been forever, laughing all day. We spin around, your hand reaches mine. Feels like I can't do anything, just give me a mountain to climb. You sing la 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 la. My God, I think I might be in love.
Thank you for today. It was fun. You don't have to walk me all the way out.
Don't worry, I'm not asking to be invited in.
What do you mean? You are the only man, other than my dad, that I give permission to be inside anytime you want. I don't mind giving you my apartment key. I think even our parents are okay with that, because we all know nothing will happen.
Wow. I don't know whether to feel flattered that you see me as a gentleman, or to feel offended that you don't see me as a man at all.
Get rid of all your sorrows in the summer city. You'll never feel alone as long as you're with me. Get rid of all your sorrows in the summer city. There's no place on earth I would rather be.
Hello.
Jude, get ready. I'm taking you out for breakfast.
Why so sudden?
I have promised James that we will be having breakfast together. There is something he wants to say to you.
James? Why? Has he found something?
Get ready. I'm on my way to pick you up. Jules?
Yes, sorry. I'm still trying to process all of this. So, what I'm trying to say is that the woman named Louisa May is not my birth mom. And she knows where my birth mom is.
That's what she said. But dealing with someone like that isn't easy. Louisa May lives in her seat, and this is her chance to escape it by selling information.
How much did she ask? And are you sure this is not a scam?
Give her what she wants, but just this time.
Okay, I will get back to you as soon as I have new updates.
Are you okay?
I'm okay. I just need time to think about what James said.
What's wrong, Zed?
Nothing. I just forgot to bring my phone. I think I left it in my apartment.
Thank goodness you came. I couldn't get a hold of Zach. That woman only has time now. So it's now or never. Her name is Get May. She's waiting inside. Word, I have to tell you, she's not happy with this. She hasn't admitted yet. But she's freaked out when I told her that Louisa May had given a DNA sample. So we could find out if Louisa was your biological mother or your aunt. Judging by her reaction, I suspect she's the one we are looking for. Miss May, this is my client.
Julia Kelson. It is nice to see you. Thank you for waiting.
You are not from here,
No, I'm from Chestnut Ridge.
but you live here.
For now, it's a temporary arrangement.
Oh, until when?
Next month,
Good. I will answer your question, as long as you promise me not to contact me after this.
Were you guys work in the same show before? You and Julia, I mean.
No,
Oh, I thought you guys knew each other because you guys work together on a project or something.
no.
So, how did you guys meet?
Our parents are friends.
So, you guys have known each other for a long time.
Yes, since we were 2 years old.
Mr. Water. I know that you know I have family now.
And your family does not know about your past.
Yes. And I want to make sure that they never know.
We understand.
There's nothing good from my past. I left my baby in that orphanage because it was either dead or the side of the road. I didn't know that the Loisoft name was on the towel. If I had known, I wouldn't have used it.
So you have planned to give her away since the beginning?
Yes. If you were in my position, you will do the same thing. I couldn't even take care of myself at that time. How could I take care of a child?
How about my birth father? Does he know?
No, he's dead.
Can we ask for his name?
For what? I said he's dead. Trust me. People like him will never admit that they have gotten someone pregnant. Stop messing up other people's lives. I've worked so hard to forget about my past until you guys suddenly show up and bother me. What do you really hope to get from all of this? Do you want revenge? Do you want to see me destroyed?
No.
Miss May, please calm down. We don't mean any harm. Miss Kelson just want to see you.
And she had saved me, so it means our business is done.
Miss May,
What do you guys want from me? Money?
No. I don't need your money. And just like you said, we have met. So, our business is done. Thank you.
are you okay?
It was not the kind of reunion I was expecting.
I'm sorry. Sometimes, people who disappear are people who don't want to be found.
You said earlier that Zach is technically your client. What does that mean?
He was the one who hired and paid for my services, so technically he is my client. Well, even if in the end, my job is to help you.
As it have been there with you. Do you want to talk about it?
I finally found my birth mother, and she doesn't want me. End of story. I call my mother, my real mother, the one who raised me and loved me. That the woman who gave birth to me just to abandon me. We had a long talk, and I felt better after talking to her. I feel like an idiot for insisting that my birth parents would be loving parents. That woman didn't want me at all. But you don't have to worry about me, or be scared that I will do something stupid. Even though the woman who gave birth to me didn't want me, my parents needed me. To me, they are more important.
Good. Because I needed you too.
Hey, when did you arrive?
Last night.
You know, you don't have the right to be jealous. After all, you took Sylvia to prom instead of me.
What?
It's not that I'm offended. I just want to remind you that you have met your choice, and therefore, you have no right to be jealous or to decide who I can and cannot beat.
Hold on a minute. I want to take you to prom.
If you did, then why didn't you ask me to?
Because I hope that we will end up going there together. Even if I direct you.
Well, sorry that I'm not a mind reader. I can read your mind. You should have said, "Hey Jules, want to go to prom together?" Or you could have said, "Hey Jules, we are going to prom together, right?"
You're right. But that didn't cross my mind at the time. I'm not good at talking. I need time to think about what I want to say and how I should say it. I had actually decided to ask you out that day after school, but you suddenly show up and said that you were going to prom with them. So,
I told you about Ben because I thought it would be make you ask me. I hadn't even say yes to Ben yet. But you were like, "Oh, that's great, and I can go and ask Sylvia."
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did. That made me think you were planning to ask her from the beginning.
Because you made me think that you are going to prom with Ben.
So, does this mean it was all just a misunderstanding?
God, I can't believe it.
And because of this stupid misunderstanding, we had a fight and didn't talk to each other for 9 years. So, now what?
From now on, no more misunderstandings. We have to be honest with each other.
You know, when I danced with Ben that night, and when he made me laugh, were you watching me, Zachary Douglas?
Yes. And I was so mad at Ben at that time.
Why?
Because I feel like he was taking my place. I should be the one next to you. But suddenly, I found myself alone while you were there with someone else. And that someone else makes you laugh. Even though I thought I was the only one who could make you laugh like that.
I didn't know you feel that way. Sorry.
It's okay. Now I can make you laugh and make up for the time we have lost because of misunderstanding.
If I'm giving you my love, giving you my love, love, love. Give me love, give me all your love, give me all your love. Give me love, give me all your love, give me all your love. Give me love, give me all your love, give me all your love. Give me love, give me all your love, give me all your love.